Hey guys, in this video I will commentate a little on my playstyle and ability usage in a 1 versus 1. It will be quite shallow and like sort of superficial, but it will just give you a little idea of how I think and how I act, and as you can also see on the footage, a bit how I also do it. The footage is from a fun war, so it's not too serious. My ability build is the same as normal Frenzy Fire, 5 Frenzy Fire, 5 Legit, 1 IG, 4 Keg, and 1 Shield. My weapons are also short range MG and long range MG. So now we're moving on to the runs from Coastal Clash. I'm playing Splitgunner against a very good gunner called Ennemik, and here I see that he just uses Legit, so I safely run up to him. I throw my Keg to bait out his IG, which means that if I wait long enough, I will get my Keg back again, and I will win this fight if I manage to slow him. So I try to drag it out by hiding forth and back, but I quickly noticed that I win this by just purely aiming, so it's not too problematic. And here's the 1v1 versus a soldier. See how I jump just to seize his blasting strike, and by doing that I managed to avoid or absorb, I guess, a lot of his blasting force, so I don't fall into the water and die. And now I'm being pushed by 2 players, and if this happens, first thing you have to do is assess the situation. The soldier and the gunner is slightly split, so what I try to do here is I try to split up the 2 players so that they can't heal each other and benefit from like mutual abilities and etc. teamwork. And it actually works because the soldier's at the bridge and Ennemik is at the fence, which means that Ennemik couldn't rush me in that situation because he was too low health. Had the soldier been there and healed him, they would have killed me. So I noticed that I can't really win in that situation, 2 versus 1, so I just fall back. Or it seems like Ennemik gets a little impatient. Just bam, perfect timing, and just look at this RPG. He just killed himself, basically, by shooting at me. So here I'm also capping windmill. I'm trying to jump so that I get as much vision, excuse me, over the entrances. However, Ennemik manages to sneak in on me, and I'm really low on health here already. He already hit me with a keg, or started the keg at the fight, so this was sort of lost already. Once he got in the keg, he had a moment or element of surprise, in fact. However, when I respawn, I know that he doesn't have his IG on cooldown, so I just instantly throw a keg when I see his aura. And again, this is basically a free kill, because whoever gets in the keg will usually win the fight. So I also go over here, and I try to pick up as many kills as I can. However, I die as I get bum rushed.
I killed 3 of them now.
This is now I will show a situation from where I cap windmill and I see the enemy coming already. So I first try to jump up and down to see over the edge there, and I see enemy coming. I hit his car with the RPG, and which means that he will now be sort of stranded in the middle of the bridge, while I got the best position that if in the worst case I could fall back behind the wall. Or I managed to win just basically by 1v1ing him with aim. And here Ennemik gets really good RPG. I'm down to 100 health, 90 health in fact, before I can start to shoot him again. And because of my frenzy fire, I managed just to survive the situation. I also fall back after the fight because I know that I had 20 health and all my abilities are cooldown, while he would respawn 5-6 seconds later, and he would have everything prepared. So I didn't really want to try anything or I just wanted to play it safe. So I actually just wanted to play it safe and poking out from distance. However, he didn't really seem to notice me, so I might as well just kill him. So now again, I'm jumping up, trying to get a good view of the bridge. I know he's coming, so now I'm just trying, because I have frenzy fire. I'm just trying to keep a good distance, which means that when he hits that RPG with like when he hit that RPG on me, it didn't really affect me too much because I was a bit far away and I could easily sort of like deflect or sort of avoid his RPGs. And he also couldn't use Leggy to circle around me because the distance was
I gotta pick up
big
my
enough.
dad after this.
And here in this situation, I was actually on the phone, and I just came back, so I misclicked on my keyboard, and I managed to hit my IG. And any gunner should know you shouldn't really initiate a fight or a 1v1 without IG. However, it was just a fun war, so whatever. And Ennemik gets a really good RPG, and manages to hit me a bit off guard. And however, I didn't have IG to remove that keg of his, and so it was basically lost at that point. Now I'm trying to push up again. I saw the shield aura on the other side, and now I see the IG, so I'm sort of expecting him to use his RPG or keg. So I just used mine as well. And when I realized that he will not be using any explosive in the near future, I just cancel it with my bandage, which is a very short cooldown and gives your abilities faster. And here I also throw the keg on the so that he can't see it, and because of that I managed to win the fight, even though I had way less health, but because the keg gave me the slow, that was necessary to kill him. So if you guys have any questions, just feel free to ask.